Two barns, a workshop, two trucks, and a home, all on James Worley's property, and all searched by members of law enforcement after Sierra Joggin went missing. Today, those crime scene investigators revealed to the jury the items they found while searching Worley's land in the summer of 2016. Our Michelle Zepeda was inside the courtroom for that testimony today. She joins us from the courthouse with more uncovered during that search.
This was described as a full-on search. 30 to 40 members of law enforcement did head to James Worley's farm. They searched every single portion of that property, barns and homes, and they did discover several pieces of items that they did collect as evidence at that time, thinking that that could prove James Worley's guilt. Jurors viewed items found inside one of Worley's barns, specifically those that were kept inside a green bin. Investigators testified Worley became upset when agents found the bin and viewed the bondage items inside, along with adult diapers, white tube socks, and a lacy tube top. All items similar to what Sierra Joggin was wearing when investigators found her body. Jurors also learned a large deep freeze freezer found underneath the floorboards of the barn was also searched and tested for DNA.
We actually lined the carpet, and I actually took the swabs from inside the carpet area.
Do you recall what the entire, do you remember smelling anything when you were taking those swabs?
It was a foul odor, almost like a heat comp kind of smell to it.
Okay. Did you notice any smell of bleach?
Not that I recall.
The same investigators collecting evidence on Worley's farm were the same team to assist in removing Sierra's body from a shallow grave in a cornfield. Dave Hammond with BCI explained the measures taken to preserve all evidence.
We started with like spoons and like garden trowels, basically just taking off one layer of the dirt at a time to work down, so that way we could recover all of the evidence that was there in the hole with her. And at portions we were actually using our gloved hands to scrape dirt, because that was the least invasive and destructive method that we could use to recover her.
Also to take the witness stand today, a longtime friend of James Worley, who testified to hanging out with Worley at his home and barns. He explained that Worley was with his elderly mother and the main caretaker for her, and also watched out for his brother on the farm. The friend told the jury that he, along with Worley, would smoke marijuana together and watch porn, and was questioned about Worley's interest in starting a porn studio in one of the barns.
Now, sir, when you stated that Mr. Worley wanted to get involved in producing pornography, you didn't say he wanted to star in it.
And still today, even on day 3 of testimony, still a strong presence of Sierra Joggin's family, her mother in the front row of that courtroom. Many members of her family seen wearing purple, which we have heard was Sierra's favorite color. Reporting from the Fulton County Courthouse, Michelle Zepeda, WTOL 11.